They also abide by the Atlanta Press Club missions and have furthered that mission to make sure there is a free and guaranteed press. Please welcome and congratulate Nydia Tisdale for her outstanding achievement for this year's campaign.
Thank you all.
Forsyth County citizen journalist who was forcibly removed from a political event was in court today. Nydia Tisdale pleaded not guilty to criminal trespass and obstructing an officer. In 2014, she was arrested by a Dawson County Sheriff's deputy for recording video at a public GOP political rally. Tisdale says that she was bruised and injured when the deputy removed her from that event.
Because it's an assault not only on myself, but on every citizen in our country for expressing their right of free speech and right of free press. We have to have access to our government and our public officials and our announced candidates.
However, Dawson County says that Tisdale elbowed and kicked a deputy and her removal was not against the law. Even before she was charged, Tisdale said that she planned to file a lawsuit against Dawson County.
And the jury found that I, in fact, did not assault the officer. They believed me, I was found not guilty of obstruction. I did not kick him. I did not elbow him. And they also found me not guilty of criminal trespassing. And my trial, which lasted a week, was in November and December of last year. And my counsel are here with me, Catherine Bernard, who introduced me to Bruce Harvey. And Catherine likewise introduced me to my appellate counsel, Andrew Fleischman. And they have all agreed to represent me pro bono during my legal battle for First Amendment freedoms, and I thank all of you very much. I also want to thank other attorneys who have represented me in the last 3.5 years. Jerry Weber, who is not here, Mike Kaplan, William Finch, and Jeffrey Talley. And I thank all of them because I couldn't have done it without you. Again, my name is Nydia Tisdale, and that's pronounced Nydia rather than however she said it. It rhymes with the name Lydia, and my last name sounds like 'tis the season to be jolly, Tisdale. So it's a rather unusual name. I am a citizen journalist, and I video record public meetings of public interest with the digital camera that my husband, Cooper Tisdale, gave to me. And I post them on my YouTube channel. I've got over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel now, and I've been doing it for about 7 or 8 years. And I really enjoy filming. The first video I ever appeared was in my baptism, my christening. My father filmed me at church, and I likewise filmed his funeral at the same church 50 years later. So it's kind of gone full cycle. And I would like to dedicate this award to my parents, my father and my mother. My father was a retired physics professor at North Carolina State University, and he always had a camera and a video camera, and he documented his 8 children and all of our adventures throughout his life. And my mother passed away on Christmas Day. She was 90 years old. She was from Bogota, Colombia, South America, and she came to this country when there was a rebellion in Bogota called Bogotazo, and her university was burned, and so she could no longer attend school. She had a full-fledged scholarship, but she could no longer go to classes, so she came to this country to continue her education. Didn't speak English, didn't have any finances, really didn't know anyone but the friend who invited her. And And she put herself through college in 4 years. And got her degree in microbiology, and when I moved from my home state of North Carolina to Georgia, I took my mother's maiden name as my surname because I had so much admiration for her, for what she achieved and what she accomplished. And when she received her scholarship, she was told that she had done very well in the exam and she would be getting notice of the scholarship, and then they didn't receive it from my mother and grandmother. And so my grandmother overheard someone complaining that, well, I paid the Minister of Education so many pesos and we didn't get our scholarship either. So my grandmother actually called the media, alerted them, and there was a huge scandal because the Minister of Education was selling scholarships. And so he was fired and my mother got her scholarship. So I thank the media. It helped my mother get her education. And others that I would also like to thank is Mr. Sam Olens, former Attorney General, who helped rewrite the Sunshine Law. And I would like to show the Red Book, which is Georgia's Citizens Guide to Open Government. Sunshine Law consists of the Open Meetings Act and the Open Records Act. And of course, I don't have to tell you all of that. Everyone in here knows that. But Holly Manheimer and Jerry Weber gave me this book a few years ago. And that's when I learned that I could attend public meetings and I could film them with my camera. And we have that right. Anyone has that right. We also have the right to obtain public records. They're called public records because they belong to the public. They are our records. So I just want to thank the Atlanta Press Club for this amazing award tonight. It's nice to know that some of you have watched my videos and that that you're aware of my struggle and my fight for our collective First Amendment freedoms. And thank you to my husband for being in my corner and for supporting me through all this. I appreciate it.
Thank you again. Congratulations to Nydia. Let's continue with the other awards for tonight. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to read a quick little brief bio about the nomination. The winner will be announced. Congratulations on the plaque. There'll be an opportunity to take a picture, and at the very end, we'll take an award picture with all the award recipients. All right. So for this year's Atlanta Press Club Awards, this is how everything sort of played out. The judges looked at a variety of different things, including